Okay, let's be real. You're probably already an expert at scrolling. I mean, you create, you connect. You're basically a digital native, right? But what if all that screen time could actually score you an awesome job? Today, we're going to crack the code on social media careers and show you exactly how to turn those online skills into a real-life paycheck. So, let's get into it.
But seriously, how do you actually make that happen? You know the platforms inside and out, you're always on top of the latest trends, but going from just using social media to getting paid for it, that can feel like a massive leap. Well, that's the jump we're going to break down for you today.
And let's be honest, it's a total jungle out there. You see all these cool-sounding job titles, right? But then the descriptions are just loaded with corporate jargon that makes your head spin. See, social media isn't some little side gig for marketing anymore. It's this huge, core part of business. The jobs are definitely out there, but they're often disguised by a whole bunch of confusing buzzwords.
But what if I told you there's a secret to cracking that code? A kind of secret decoder ring that helps you figure out what these companies are really looking for. And I promise, once you see the pattern, you'll never look at a job description the same way again.
So no matter how complex or intimidating a job post seems, it almost always comes down to these four things. First, you've got the role summary. That's the big picture. Then, responsibilities. That's the nitty-gritty, what you'll be doing every single day. Requirements are the skills you absolutely have to have. And the nice-to-haves? Ooh, I love this part. That's the company's wish list. It's like a little sneak peek into what they're dreaming about for the future.
And this is where it gets really interesting. When you're reading that responsibility section, you've got to learn to look past the task and see the goal. A company doesn't just want someone to, manage a content calendar. No, they want someone who can use that calendar to get results, like boosting engagement by 15%. The key is to always ask, why? Why are they asking for this task?
And listen, this is a total game changer right now. It's not enough to just be creative anymore. Companies want you to be a strategist, someone who uses AI to spot trends, to figure out what the audience really wants, and to make smarter decisions. You're not just posting cool videos, you're using technology to stay way ahead of the curve.
All right, pop quiz time. Does this stuff ever feel like it's written in another language? Because it kind of is. Let's do a rapid-fire translation of some of the most common corporate jargon you're going to see. By the end of this, you'll be fluent.
First up, KPI, Key Performance Indicators. This is basically just the scoreboard for your job. It's the hard numbers that prove you're actually succeeding. Are people clicking the links? Are sales going up? Those numbers, those are your KPIs.
Next, you'll see GTM a lot. That's go-to-market. Just think of it like the entire playbook for a new product launch. As a social media person, you're a key part of that playbook, creating the hype and getting people excited for what's coming.
And finally, cross-functional. This one's easy. It just means you're not stuck in a silo. You get to work with people from all over the company. Sales, design, you name it. It's actually a great sign because it means you'll be learning how the whole business machine really works.
Okay, so now you've got the lingo down, let's talk about the different kinds of jobs out there. Instead of obsessing over specific weird job titles, it's way more helpful to think about them in job families. Each one has its own vibe and its own main goal. Let's see if we can find your fit.
Check out these three big ones. You've got the social media manager. They're the storyteller, the creative one planning and posting all the content. Then there's the strategists. They're kind of the data nerd, always looking at the numbers to figure out how social can help the business make money. And the community manager, they are the ultimate people person, the one who's actually in the comments, building real relationships. See, same industry, but totally different jobs.
And hey, we are not just talking about entry-level gigs here. A role like a brand partnerships manager, especially in a fun industry like sports or gaming, can be handling some massive sponsorship deals. It really just goes to show you that if you specialize in the right niche, you can make some serious bank in this field.
But hold on, you don't have to be locked into a traditional 9-to-5. The creator economy has completely blown the doors open for new ways to make a living. You can get paid for the work you create, not just the hours you sit at a desk. It's an amazing option if you're looking for more freedom and flexibility in your life.
So, for example, you could become a UGC creator. That stands for User-Generated Content. Basically, you make videos for brands that feel super real and authentic. And the cool part? You don't need 1 million followers to do it. You just need to be good at making content. Since you get paid per video, the more you make, the more you can earn. It's a pretty sweet deal.
Okay, you've learned the secret language. You've got a map of the social media universe. Now it's time to put it all into action. This is your personal game plan for actually finding that dream job. You can start using this stuff today.
Think of this as your secret weapon for job hunting. Seriously,
The next time you find a job post, pull up this checklist. Ask yourself these 5 questions. Are they asking you to own simple tasks or actual results? Who are you going to be working with? Creative people or business people? Are they trying to sneak 3 jobs into one description? You got to look out for those unicorn roles. And what results do they really care about? Is it fuzzy brand love or hard sales numbers? And maybe the most important clue, what skills do they keep repeating? Because that is their real priority. This list will help you cut right through the fluff.
So, I'll just leave you with this one thought. The next time you see a job title like Social Media Ninja or Content Wizard, don't just roll your eyes. Use what you've learned today and dig a little deeper. Because at the end of the day, your dream job isn't about some fancy title. It's about finding a problem you're excited to solve. And now you know exactly how to figure out what that problem